So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Dak. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
He'll go again with Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at 23-yard line.
Good.
Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanikanda. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Mario Davis there on the play.
brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, 47.
Play fake. Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Go to 54, go to 54, wide.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's last. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
At the 46-yard line.
Dak going to give this to Blue. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. The yard short of that 1st down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike. And it's as simple as, if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. This one is caught by Turpin. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
1st down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Hey, kill! 47!
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
1st down, Dallas.
Yeah, here we go. I take wide.
In motion, Lamb.
Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott again. That's to Ferguson once again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection. And another 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
We're going to 54. Wide. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Wide. Here we go, 47. 26.
To the air again. Prescott. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the 1st down. A pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Another run here with Hall. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
That's good for the Jets.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Second and 10. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Here we go, set.
Here's a designed run. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. 3rd and long. Drop to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This one from 49. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Jets will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. In motion, Lamb. 1st down, Prescott. They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
In motion, Lamb. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half. Throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Prescott on 1st down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They put Pickens in motion. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Now a screen set up for Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screen play. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let the defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And they will finally run him down. A huge play, fourth down. 31 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring us 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here go 46.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack.
On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Trying the left side, here's Hall. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Make the track at 60.
He'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. Force 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. In motion, Lamb. A 1st down throw for Prescott. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Good. Here we go, 47. 26.
2nd down, Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
46, 40. Yeah, pretty good. Hey, just point it. So we're going to 54. Right here.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This one, returnable. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 35 yards. He'll get this out to the left. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Jets. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken just shy of the goal line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, at 47.
They put Pickens in motion. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
Go play action. It's Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, bring it. Kill. Go ahead.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here we go, 46. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Billy, we're going to 54. Quiet in.
Prescott again. He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Mitchell. And their drive will begin at the 30. The yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Back at 60. Here we go. 18, Corey. 70 Lion. Come 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Makes the score Jets 31, Cowboys 14.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Over first down jam at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, 46, 46. Sweat, 47.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Hey, kill! 47!
To throw is Dak. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Jets first down.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
Back to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Damian Sherwood there to meet him. From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 6. They put Pickens in motion. Back to throw is Prescott. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dallas.
Sweat today. Here we go, 47. Here we go, go to 54. Here we go to 53. Here we go, 46.
Now Prescott. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
47.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
In motion, Lamb. Prescott on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and There was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now a screen set up for Blue. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Hey, 47! Yeah! We'll go 47! All right, hey.
To the air again. Prescott. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Here we go, 46, 40. Here we go. All right, hey.
Dak facing third and long. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Yeah!
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Kill! 47! 26!
Again, Prescott to the air. He's got that complete to Turpin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go, 47!
On third down, Prescott. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Jets will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
19 Lions. Here we go, set. 70 plus thing, got 75.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Deron Black.
And at this point on the sideline, like, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Hey, 47! All right, hey. Here we go, 46!
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one swung out to Blue. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3. 32-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, here we go. I take line.
Play action now. Prescott. Working across the field, that's Pickens. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big play for the Cowboys. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. They'll run the sneak. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. It always feels like it's a safe play. Just have the quarterback keep it, get that 1st down, try to extend it. But here it's not free, and the defense will take over.
Yeah, the priorities of a quarterback sneak, Mike, are A, get the 1st down, B, protect yourself, but C, protect the ball. And he was not able to do the 3rd part of that act, and he's going to cough it up now and give the ball right back to this defense.
To throw here to begin the drop. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing again from his own end zone. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling. And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush, having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner. They're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. To return, it is Turpin. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
First down, Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
From the 46, here's second and a couple. That is Ferguson in motion. Second down, Prescott. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Check go.
It's first down, and it's Hall. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and a yard.
Check. Go.
Here's Hall. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Jets. First down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Now, faking the give. He's going to take a shot down the field. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. Big return. At the end, he's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Here we go. Friday. Come on. Wait, think.
Prescott down. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big connection from Dak to CeeDee. And even 30 yards. First and 10.
Then we're going to 53. Yeah! There we go. Friday. There we go. Kill. Hey, kill. What do you think?
To throw is Prescott. Got his man at the 6. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. Now it is first and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal.
47. 47.
From the shotgun, it's down. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on fourth and goal. Shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is high on fourth and goal. They got it. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Side, here comes Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
First down, they go right back to Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the run, here's Hall. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. That's the timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll drop to throw. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. They stop the 2-point try. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh! Here's 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb.
Go to 54, go to 54, line in.
Play fake. Prescott. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
The extra point is good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Under. Come on, Lee. Everybody, kill.
Prescott on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I remember being around a lot of really good high-level linebackers, and what they used to say, Mike, is we're not going to guard the check down, but we're going to punish the check down, especially if that running back's going to catch the ball with his back facing the defense. They're saying, you might catch it, but we are going to make you pay every single time. And I know he's got a few catches throughout the course of the game, but they're continuing to be physical with him, and they're going to make it more and more challenging.
That's complete to Blue. Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this, but they're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Yeah!
Here we go. One final play. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest out, he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy, turn it like 20 more notches. Giving trust in the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got